Let's create a mind map. The first thing you'll want to do is grab a piece of paper and a pencil or pen. And in the middle of that paper, you're going to draw a circle and write the title of the work that you chose to research for this project. For this example, we're going to use the painted elk hide. Now, from there, you're going to draw 4 branches, and you're going to label each of these branches with form, content, function, and context. Now, hopefully, you remember that these 4 categories are what we try to sort of investigate when we're learning about an artwork. Form and content are visual characteristics, while function and context are obviously part of our contextual analysis. Now, once you have those labeled, you're going to draw 3 more branches off of each of those categories. And in these 3 branches, you're going to write down facts and observations about your chosen work within that category. So let's do one of these together and take a look at form. So remember that form has to do with the physical characteristics of a work. And if you were researching the painted elk hide for this project, you could write down, for example, one of the materials that this work was made with, which is paint. You could also write down one of the techniques used to apply the paint, which included stencil. You could also write down some of the colors that you see being used. These are all physical or formal aspects of this work. And you'll notice here that we're just writing down 1 or 2 words or very, very short phrases. So this doesn't need to be overly complex. Let's practice one more category together by moving down here to function. So again, if you were researching the painted elk hide for this project, you would learn that one of the functions or purposes of this work was that it was sort of like a history book. It was meant for keeping records of the people. Another function that you could include would be that it was meant to reinforce or strengthen the tribe's cultural identity. And many experts also believe that it would have been worn as a robe. So, for your mind map, you will need to complete all 4 categories with at least 3 branches in each category. Again, you don't need to write full sentences, just think of a word or two that describes some aspect of the work you chose. This is going to help you summarize your research and also help you plan what to make for your project. When you're done with your mind map, be sure to either scan or take a clear photo of it, since it will be one of the things that you will turn in for grading.